I can tell you that it's all linked to another issue. The priest, Saniel, got caught up in it when he found some old conscience on that church. Found out why that area is so important.
Right.
There's definitely something vast and important buried in the region from the chateau. It has to be religious. It wouldn't have attracted or attained the status it has unless it was heretical and religious. The most likely thing to be down there, and the most shocking thing to be down there, would be the body of Jesus.
That's the church of Mary Magdalene. In France.
What exactly the priest discovered under his church at the end of the 19th century is one of the great mysteries of southwest France. Yeah. The rumours are that he found hard evidence of the bloodline, maybe even the tombs of Jesus and Mary Magdalene.
Et personne n'a vu ça.
Huh? A local artist and author, Alain Foral, got the keys to the church and agreed to show me where the priest had made his discoveries. He said that during renovations of the church, Saunier had uncovered a staircase down into the crypt, which was hidden behind a false door in his wardrobe.
Yes.
I gotta turn it off. About 10 minutes.
Non. Il a fermé la porte de la crypte.
He closed the entrance, the door to the crypt.
Yes.
And then this is a secret room, no? A salle secret?
Yes. And now, I go Saunier. Nobody has seen it.
Because we got 10 minutes before we go in.
This idea of the bloodline is real.
Right, exactly.
So no matter what you think.
It don't matter what you think, it is real.
To them, this idea you said is real.
And the point is that you're looking at,
And they'll kill people to protect
right,
the secret.
you're looking at an elaborate hoax, as we're trying to tell you. And you can see that how they're actually interweaving various aspects of secret documents, various high-order people, and various high-order secret societies in order to be able to validate and vindicate their point.
But it's not proof.
So in other words, they'll
But
kill
it's
people.
not proof.
No, that's the whole point. That's what we're trying to show you. What is proof? They're using what? These old documents that are centuries old, and old artifacts, and even paintings. That's the thing that kills me. They got a painting of Mary Magdalene and Yahshua holding hands, and she's pregnant. And that's painted by some artist. They say, well, yeah, she's pregnant, and he's holding her hand. But you see what I'm talking about? That's the deception. That's the deception of their mind, because again, they fail to believe the what? The truth. So again, point, folks, is that we're trying to get you to see that they are, like I said, the system is Satan. The devil's system is very what? It's very crafty. And the point is that he's going to have a lot of elaborate hoax out here to do what? To deceive men.
Right.
And you can see right now that you didn't finish the tape, but you find in the tape the reporter, he was real skeptical. And all of a sudden he's doing what? He's getting caught up in the web. He said, well, there's got to be something that's to that. There's got to be something to that tune. And so then all of a sudden he's being what? He's being drawn in. And before you know, when you begin to take, he said, I understand. There's got to be something to it. There's got to be a bloodline. He actually believes in that. But I'm saying it's very crafty. This is a very, very crafty elaborate hoax. Where they had this, with the card assigned member was on there, and then they started bringing all these other different aspects of the hoax in to just overwhelm a person's mind. And because the key point is that because you don't have what? You don't know how to actually show forth and prove a thing. How Yahweh wishes you to prove it, to understand it, then you do what? You're caught up, you're captivated by the hoax because you have no measure or no to be able to say, look, no, I know that's not right because if no lamb's left back here, it could have been lamb left right back here, could have no lamb left in there too.
Right.
So just right there alone,
Absolutely.
come on. You ain't got to worry about reading no prior sign documents. You ain't got to worry about looking at talking to no 33rd degree sign. You got to talk about reading talking to no prior sign person, nobody.
And the very fact that they say they left and went to Europe, to France. I mean, if they had said that he and Mary Magdalene went to Africa and their kids went to Europe. But because he went to Egypt before his parents flew and hid in Egypt.
That's
so if they had blonde hair, you can't hide in Egypt.
If you want to do it, right, you want to do it right for the script. No, I got you. We're gonna go for the script. We should go to Africa first, Egypt first.
They went to Europe right then and there. My man said, okay, set up.
Yeah.
That means some Europeans want to be part of it.
Right.
So that's when you got to go to European countries.
If you're gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
Yeah, but again, the key point, I'm just trying to, before we close this last 5 minutes over the question, the thing is that, what is proof? What is evidence? That's my point I'm trying to bring out. And how can you use proof and evidence by using what Yahweh's pattern and his purpose to be able just to throw what? Throw all of these elaborate fabrications out the window. And you don't need, to do no exegetical analysis of read no 10 or 12 books and read no documents.
Nope.
You ain't got to do all that stuff. Nope. The thing is simple and it's cut straight to be able to understand these analogies because Yahweh said, he overturns and what?
Overturn.
As he overturns and overturns, you should be able to look at the proof and evidence and be able to just to be able to root out all what? All forms of misunderstanding and doctrines of devils. So, yeah.
Jesus' body may be down there, but Yahweh.
Right.
That's right. So the thing is,
That's an error on
I
your
got about
part.
5 minutes before we.
That's an error on your part, because Jesus and Yahshua are the same person as far as they're concerned.
Right.
Because you change the name don't mean nothing. It's still a good valid argument.
Right.
So that's an invalid argument there.
So,
Who was the guy Roberto Cavalli? Was he a
Roberto Calvin.
Who was he? Why?
He was a member of a high-level Masonic organization called P2. Right.
And we'll talk about that later,
Yeah.
too, in the banking scandal that they had at
With
about
the church.
2001 with John Paul II.
Yeah.
He lived 33 days.
Right.
You don't understand. This thing goes deeper than you believe it. You know how deep it goes.
So anyway,
No, he was a banker.
Last 5 minutes.
He was a banker,
Right.
part of the Vatican Bank.
Right.
I think the reporter, he
The real wealth.
become more intrigued when he started seeing that there were these alleged quote-unquote deaths.
Yeah. Yeah. And
There's something to this. There's gotta be something.
Exactly. And the thing is that you got to understand, like when you listen to the beginning of the tape, it showed forth that when this came out, the Vatican, one of the Vatican cardinals, also was against it because again, it contrary to church doctrine. So the key point is, as we're reading this paper right here, there's a split. Satan's kingdom is what?
Divided. Always.
So you then on one aspect, you want to make sure that the Catholic Church want to make sure this thing, is always what suppressed. Yeah. And if they got to get to out, which has been done past times, they'll do it.
But as you said, the unrighteous, on the word it says, the mystery of the unrighteous is enslavement.
Right.
The truth questioner is going to rise. You just can't hide it.
Right. Exactly.
You cannot hide it.
You're gonna have the righteousness coming out.
I thought it was interesting when they said that they believed that the Messiah was man and
spirit.
Right.
And if he was
God and man.
God and man, and if he was man, he could have done the Mary part.
Exactly.
But
That
then
was the Nicene Creed. That's the Nicene Creed.
But then if he was the man, but they're eager to believe that part, but they don't want to do the God part,
Right.
the spirit part, because when you have the pattern, you can see that spirit was made flesh.
Exactly.
And spirit is, matter is materialized.
Right.
So you have to have the pattern to understand what's going on with the Creator and when He manifests in the flesh for 33 years.
There you go.
If not,
That's it.
it's just a big mess in your mind.
It is.
That's
It's just
a
a big-
pattern.
It's called a elaborate fabrication. That's all it is. And again, like I said, it takes a purpose and the pattern of Yahweh to be able to do what? To rightfully divide.
Right.
Because if you can't rightfully divide, you'd be just as confused as these guys right here, right now. That Pro Simon guy, he was just very crafty, very subtle, wicked. Yeah. So anyway, again, we should make sure that we really don't realize a lot of time what we got, as far as evidence of being able to prove and disprove the thing. And we don't have to worry about going through all of these, these psychic things as far as psychic traumas, trying to figure out whether or not this guy's telling the truth or not. Because the Holy Spirit is a
You
teacher.
already know he's lying.
I just add a quick comment. There is an actual physical genealogical Merovingian bloodline.
Yeah, right.
French kings called
Correct.
the Merovingian kings. They were, I forget the names of them, Dagobert
Dagobert
something,
II.
Sigebert something.
Yeah.
But the point is,
Yeah,
is that, and they actually, what's also tying into this is, it's been mentioned throughout different, as you do research, that they had some kind of telepathic occult power.
Right.
Now, these are not the descendants of Messiah. I'm just
At all,
saying.
man.
You don't know if they're into witchcraft, we don't know. But the whole point, there was a literal bloodline. So there's some, in a strange, bizarre way, they're trying to tie that in with this greater occult power of associating themselves with the Messiah.
Right.
Because you better believe those, through a so-called bloodline, which we know is false. But you got to see that they want that power. The devil knows the power of the Messiah.
Because he said he's going to be like the Most High.
Be like the Most High. So if he can
That's it.
associate himself in some kind of way, link
That's
it to
right.
that bloodline,
Right.
That's
then
right.
those people fervently believe, whether we think they're nuts, kooks, freaks, or what, they fervently
They believe that.
they can
Yep.
capture that same form of occult power.
Mhm.
That's why this whole obsession with trying to trace a so-called false lineage to the Messiah.
That's right.
Something in place.
I just want to piggyback on what Davida just said. And what I understand then is why is it that, well, I guess I do understand because it's coming from the whole theory of deception, is that we as just the world are always focusing on the devil's power and what he can do and all that. So if he's a counterfeiter, then that means what? That the Messiah has a greater power.
Exactly.
And why don't people focus on that power? If the witch can go woogly woogly and make some, happen, then what can we do?
Exactly.
Then we must be able to do something.
Exactly.
Without taking prayer and make something happen.
Well, that's
But people don't focus on that power.
Well, they don't, because again, that's not brought out the way it should be. And because of that, it leaves a void as far as spiritual knowledge. That's actually there. That's the reason why these classes are.
That's because they've been brainwashed so much by the media.
Exactly. So I'm going to yield the floor to the class. Hope you guys got something out of it. And and I say hallelujah.
I do have a few announcements. Please remember, next Sunday we will not be meeting here. Just repeat that. Next Sunday we will not be meeting here. That's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Our classes will resume.